them away one by one. I say bring them. I say bring them. We'll cast them away one by one. I say two by two. Ding ding. And when we walk through the valley, treacherous roads and alleys, in the darkest hour we shall not cower, 'cause deep inside we got the power. Don't show us the power. God gave us the power. The power, 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 power. Spirit of deception, spirit of fear. Tell them get the hands, we don't want them here. All for money they crave and lust. Well, tell them tonight they go bite the dust. I say greed and envy, yes, the enemy. Spirit of illusion, spirit of confusion, wickedness and war, them who rotten to the core. Termites of the state, while hunger still dominates. This behavior is not by chance, because when you sell your soul, you are never in control. In this deadly romance, damnation is the reward when money is your god. They flood in the streets with guns and drugs, turning we youths into murderers and thugs. Sleeping with the adversary only brings unrest. That's where imps and wicked spirits manifest. So grab your candle, bring your holy Bible, and we pray for the nation. And with your crucifix and your bell in hand, man, is strong vibrations. All them evil breeders, bosses and leaders, tell the gangs we see them, and we come in to free them. Upholders of the law, businessmen and the poor, fighting this spiritual war. But help is on the way, and we have faith like sand in this holy caravan. So righteous battalion, and all these bad spirits, yes, we'll cast them away one by one. I say cast them two by two. I say cast them, hey, 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 hey. We'll cast them out one by one, two by two, three by three. We'll cast them away.
Rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. 'Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
What's up, nerds? How are you going this afternoon? We reached the end of another week. Thankfully, yes. Second week in June already.
Imagine, time is flying. We're on the 12th already.
I thought the days were supposed to be getting longer.
True, huh?
I don't know where the time is flying, but it needs to slow down, because the summer vacation is approaching, and something tell me that going just
Yes, that is reached so quick.
it's just going to clap and fly by.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to our listeners and our members on the outside. I'm your girl J Energy.
Yes, your boy Hashim the Dream, and we are here on the Street Council on the Street 919 FM, and we are joined once again by one of our interim co-hosts.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. This is Alicia Amplified. How are you all doing today?
Yes, it's a good time. You were here with us last week, I believe.
Week before.
Yes,
Was it
week before.
Yeah, I missed
Okay.
I missed y'all last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, guys, we have interim guests because coming in for the foreseeable future. So that's really good. Really good to know. And on this nice Friday, it's nice and sunny, but it's not hot. It wasn't hot.
No, it wasn't
surprisingly,
hot.
Which I can appreciate greatly. You know,
Yeah.
if you feeling otherwise, by all means, let us know. You know, for me coming in today, it wasn't.
It was
particularly
good.
hot.
Yes. Yesterday I was soaked. So I do appreciate today.
Oh, the rain catch you?
What? Although I had the umbrella, it was so heavy that it blew in, and my
God.
pants was wet yesterday. Guys, if you all saw anybody saw the clip yesterday back on YouTube, don't feel no how, because it's just that it's not about a religious rap. It was more of a cold rap that I had to actually cover.
Somebody
my
felt a hole?
I'm just hoping no one felt a hoe, because when I
I
was
don't
leaving the
think- I don't
studio, someone watched me and said, "You're a pretty Muslim girl."
Oh God. Oh man.
Right on Marval Road, I still question. No, it's not religious.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's just cold.
Yes, it was really cold. Studio was cold, outside was cold. It was a really wet day. So today I truly appreciate, the atmosphere outside is nice today. I didn't look to see on the hills if it's a bit. Anybody look to see? Because I know the dust, the Sahara
No,
dust.
it wasn't so bad. When I was
I didn't
leaving,
see it
yeah,
as
when I was
much.
leaving home,
Good.
I had an opportunity to see the mountains, and it was
Clear?
clear for the most part.
Nice. Well, that's good because these days, oh gosh, that's another struggle with people who suffer from sinus and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Listen, the dust does kill me nowadays now. So all of that is probably why my chest been tight. I need to.
Could be.
Yes.
Yeah, I need a
Yes.
good push. Hey, shout out to Good and Natural. You're clear. Or you been my sinus is clearing as I talking at this.
That's
point.
good, that's
I
good.
needed another shot before I came in today, but didn't have the time. Anyhow, guys, this is your time to check in with us as well. You all know the numbers already. 342-0081 and 466-5391. Call in, let us know how you're doing, and let us know if there's anything particularly on your mind that you want to bring up. I've seen some controversy going on in the 1%.
Yes, some serious thing going on there, man.
What happening there? Usually the Sabra clan. What I call
Oh gosh, well everybody know.
I just call it a name only.
Everybody
Big
know
up to the
Mr.
Sabgas.
Yes, everybody know Mr. George Abood, especially women, because all of us, well, most women shop at Mode of Life. Mode of Life, yes, that's it. And
Mode of
Life,
Life,
yes.
Mode of Life, yeah.
There's one in Port of Spain, and there's one up at Vincennes. I'm usually up at that one, and
That's the
he.
best one.
Listen, he stood up against the AG. He is rejecting that claim and find it's a real irresponsible claim to say that, the 1%ers are linked to crime. No, oh gosh. We know it may not be you, respectfully, George, but honestly, we can't say we're not pointing fingers at
But I feel like
any one person, but there are some.
But the AG targeted a specific group, didn't he?
Did he?
I think he was just speaking about the crime on the whole.
Did he
Yes.
target?
Then he kinda zoned in.
Did he target the 1% in general, or was he targeting a specific group of?
I think it's because he says Syrian Lebanese. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
He said
So
it's him
that is
Syrian
why
Lebanese.
George took it personal.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, yeah, I would understand what you take.
Well,
in that
Gary
personal.
are saying George. It's Gary.
Gary
Sorry,
Aboud.
Gary Aboud. Yes, it's Gary took it personal because he would be part of that Syrian
Yeah.
Lebanese.
They had just said the
Yes.
1% might have been a different thing, but then he said Syrian Lebanese, which I
no,
guess.
Of course, that no. Well, yeah,
like a dagger.
I would certainly take
Yeah.
that personally if you decide to narrow in on my specific
Yes.
group of people.
Yeah.
It's one thing to broaden and to say 1% as in that's white collar crime,
Yeah.
and that's nothing uncommon in any society. There are individuals who are on the upper echelons of the social ladder that maintain that status through less than desirable means, right? Not to call any names or cast any aspersions to any particular group of people, right? But that's just the fact of life. Some people are rich because they do illegal things. That is simply the truth of life. But when you target a specific ethnic group of people,
Yeah. They
that
got
is
a
when
problem.
that is when you will see it as a problem.
Yeah.
Because you will very much I don't know what the right word for it, but I don't think you want to shake that particular bush, right? Even if for whatever reason, even if allegedly the statement that you claim is true, it's still not a politically correct way of casting your ire upon those who involve themselves in wrongdoing, right? Even if they so happen to be Syrian Lebanese. Is that to say now that I must not trust any Syrian Lebanese person?
True.
It
True.
is akin. It is, it's not even akin. It's just racism. Plain
Yeah. Because
and simple.
crime has no ethnicity.
Exactly.
And I want to say that out loud. It has no race, it has no religion, it has no nationality. So to really just come and narrow it down to one particular ethnic group, that is from the age you come on, man, you could
Now
do better.
listen. For those of you on the ground underneath who probably thinking, then there's assume that about we anyway, the hardworking black man. Yeah, but that doesn't make it right either.
That doesn't make it right. True,
Let
true.
us be real with ourselves. We don't like it when we are stereotyped like that, right? And let us be honest with ourselves. I really feel, and I've always stated this, Trinidad is a nation of status.
Yeah.
Right? I think status more than anything and social standing plays a more poisonous role than color of skin.
Yes.
You know? Yes, there are those of you who are weird out there like that who think that the shade of a person's skin.
Yes, it's a 1-1. It
have a few of y'all out there, and y'all particularly tied to politics. And
yes,
again, y'all are literally the most toxic versions of Trinidadians.
We don't say Trinidadians now. We should have another word to call them.
Nah, well, I'm talking about the
Yeah.
citizens of this nation. All right, I can't speak for other nations. Because I don't live there.
Exactly.
I don't know their full politics. But in Trinidad in particular, because of ethnic majorities siding with certain political sides, it has become basically a blatant racial stereotype if you support a certain political side. That's just how it has been here for a very long time. Right? And if you catch offense to that, I mean, I'm sorry. I just talking the truth.
True, you're talking the truth. Yes,
Right?
talk the things, man. Talk the things.
I've heard enough people on both sides of the fence use racial aggression to diminish the accomplishments, particularly of past leaders in this nation.
And I sorry
You
to
know?
say, you know
But
that.
be it Manning, be it Pandy,
Pandy.
be it it don't matter.
Yeah.
I've heard the vitriol. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Be it our honorable Prime Minister now, be it our past Prime Minister.
then.
Yes,
yeah,
then.
it doesn't change. That never changes. Y'all akin their ethnicity to their capability of running this country.
And you know, that is what make me actually want to vote out the two popular parties or the two of the lesser evils and get something brand new, because I am tired of hearing that. They see that same thing you mentioned. How we can't change that, boy, yet?
That rhetoric, and that has
gosh.
existed for I don't know how long.
Yeah,
Yes.
Trinidad is too small for that nonsense. I mean, we pride ourselves on being a multiracial, multiracial country. Live in harmony. People come to Trinidad and
like
admire
you.
how we live.
Live, correct. You're
so
correct.
why everything, we have to throw the race card in.
Sometimes I'm glad that they only get to see the surface level. Because to
True.
sit down here and live through it,
It's not a nice thing,
it gains a deeper perspective. And and listen, I don't care what nobody say. This is still my favorite place in the world. Huh?
It is.
But even your favorite place has its flaws.
Yeah,
And that is a seriously big one that
True.
has just been this nation's problem for eons at this point.
so I can say to the AG this morning that made the front page of the Guardian, but you see, this Gary, I could understand why Gary would have take that personal, because he has been a law-abiding citizen here, and the law-abiding
We
people
can't-
shouldn't.
We can't confirm otherwise.
Yeah, well, true, we can't confirm, but we never see him in any any uproar
Yeah.
or news or anything reported. But
He just hold his corner and
he
mind
does
his
hold.
business.
That's right. So they
I don't
should
ever
never
hear
be
about-
judged because of their heritage. I don't think so at all.
I mean, when Gary
That's
comes
a low
out
blow.
and talks, it's usually he's fighting for something.
For something.
Something,
Advocating
fighting for
for
rights.
something.
Yeah,
Correct.
in a good way. And I can understand why he would be so upset, is because now you're making a statement like that. You would have people looking at the Syrian Lebanese community in a certain way, or zoning in on them.
Yeah.
And I mean, it can trickle down to affect certain aspects of their life in terms of business and that kind of thing. So
Exactly.
why do that? Why call them out?
And again, I'm not sitting here saying that there may or may not be people of that particular ethnic group that maybe do partake in those activities.
True.
But to cast a broad shadow on all of
Yeah.
them, in the position of government that you are in, was a very distasteful move.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate on air here.
One second.
Yes.
I have
Oh,
something.
sure, yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate on air here.
Turn your radio down.
One second.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Where you was yesterday? Good afternoon.
The World Cup. The World Cup start. I just prepare now.
You was preparing so
I
long.
get caught.
We well call up your
24
I
name.
hours.
get caught to the internet. I was hearing all call my name. I was looking all in the box.
Uh-huh.
all they talking about race this and race that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was watching the football last night, and that's when I was through YouTube. I heard the new N word now
What?
There's a new
from a
N-word.
young minister.
Say
Anytime I
that.
see the new N word now, you're saying the UNC don't like black people.
Oh.
I hear a young coming MP, Corey Marcel. He let me down in the east-west corridor because they start with the gutter politics and the racial politics. But the party we familiar with, them run this country for donkey years. What they do to uplift black people in the east-west corridor? Look, Piccadilly School, Simple School down for the last 9 years. Lavantina State. Back for Billande. Where they build and they beat them and that school there. Who built that? The East Indian and them built that. So Queen Master had disappointed me. I taken it last night, you know. Plus there's a young MP, a young generation who looks kind of follow your footsteps. You can't get on so go along in that gutter politics. Leader for them all ring down PNM and present them in the party there. You supposed to change up the politics. As a young guy, that is strong and too good, you know. Because they will lose. The East Indian president to watch them. Look how they getting on. This and that. Me say no, it's a whole two of them. Had the thing on the both sides. But the journalists are African people. Because African people do help out African people rally, come on a platform and for emancipation day and say black people are the bottom of the ladder. They never do nothing to uplift black people. I used to be listening to politics with Heinz and them and saying ram dagger and them, they live in behind the Carney Bridge. They live within Cowshed. And who topping all the education system and we was the first set of bright people, black people. We were topping everything. How we reach there now? And they never do nothing. They rich all kind of people, the East Indian, the Chinese and the Syrians. And leave black people at the bottom of the ladder. So Corey Marcel, I disappointed in his my brother, you know. I'm trying to get it right. And talk to your leaders and in the PN they give black people land, give them opportunities. So they saying them doing it, me vex with them, they helping other people. So pull up page and talk to leaders that are older than you. Bless.
Thanks. I love how he was very respectful in you know, in his comments. Yes. Yes.
The racial divide again is just a side effect. It's just a side effect of the status more than anything to me. I still truly believe that. Because if racial tension was so tense here, we wouldn't have such a Cataloo mixture of people.
I am so happy to be one of those people. Yes.
Y'all can't tell because her hair is be slicked back all the time, eh? But she's a Douglas apparently on the outside and inside.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to Hashim, the belonger.
Yes, I love
and
it.
our lady, Lady Jade here, and I think you have a mentee there.
Yes, we do. We can learn here to know we can learn.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting show, you know, and it is that's our society. We have to understand that we live in what they call in academics a plural society or a heterogeneous society. That means we have two major races and some minority groups. Right? So, in terms of our situation here, the political side of it, we can't get away. It's either one party in or one party out. And apparently, especially over the past 8-9 years, some people of Afro descent feel they were not treated with equity in terms of wealth distribution and all the other all other issues as far as survival is concerned. So that is why there was a changeover, right? And but because of that now, the losing side or the former administration, let me say the losing side members, you know, feel they have been pushed aside. But that is the system we live under. Our Westminster system, the winner takes all. So whoever win That's it. It has no quota system in Westminster, right? So that is how it is, as far as that is concerned. Now about the state of emergency situation. Now, a state of emergency is a tool that is used from under the doctrine of state necessity, right? So they use this tool called the state of emergency to regulate the society, because a state of emergency arises when there's unease in the society. So whoever is the political administration has to do something, and the tool that is used is the tool of a state of emergency. Our history, because I, for example, experienced the first state of emergency in 1970 when we had what they call the Black Power uprising. But it was also it came together with a curfew. Right? Now 1990 came, we had another state of emergency. Right? We had a curfew, yes, but there was a breakdown in the curfew because this thing called curfew party, and because of our love for pleasure and our fun-loving nature, people start to disrespect the state of emergency in terms of partying and all this kind of thing. So then came the COVID, and under part of that part of that state of emergency, the curfew, there was a curfew for a certain period, and then there was no curfew again. Right? So this government came in and they had to inherit that kind of situation. So it was very hard for them to immediately introduce a curfew. But the curfew is a check and balance in a state of emergency. So the population now, or most people, or persons in the population maybe, I feel they have a kind of disrespect for the state of emergency. So that is why the government had to continue it until the state could really regularize itself. So let us hope, that everything is done, because in academics, there's a term they call the doctrine of revolutionary legality. That is when the state loses control of itself, and then military forces or wherever, could take charge. That's the other side of what they call the state of necessity. So I just want to say that, and to end with my blast from the past. Now I want to go back to the era of big band music. That era in the 60s, they called big band music, when we had Fitz Von Bryan and even Joey Lewis and Ray Sylvester and Manu Marcy, all these fellows. So I go in with a tune, which was the best piece of music ever done in Trinidad and Tobago in my lifetime. The name of the song it's called Tan Tan, right? No voice into the tune, just a musical. Tan Tan, Tan, and the band is the Fitz Von Bryan, Fitz Fitz, Von Vaughan. They say Vaughan, it's spelled Vaughan, but it was Von Vaughan, and the man title is Bryan, Bryan, and the orchestra. So it's Fitz Von Bryan and the orchestra, and the name of the song is Tan Tan. So Hashim, I'm sure your mom will have danced to that tune, because those days they had a dance they call it Sagating. With that tune introduced in Trinidad, that was a big piece of music ever produced in Trinidad. So when you hear that tune and people start to dance Sagating, that was the other people. I don't know. I was a little boy at the time, but I knew my father would have attended some of them dance, and he will come and show us some of the steps in the Sagating dance. The next day or something. Yeah. So and that song is the spirit of Trinidad. Also, another piece of music that I up to now I feel is the spirit of Trinidad and Tobago is Highlanders Steel Band playing. In every valley shall be exhausted. Highlanders Steel Band, every valley shall be exalted. So you can play those two in other words, to have a kind of the spirit of Trinidad, right? The spirit of Trinidad, kind of be in the system or in the environment for today. Otherwise, in the locality by me, Sahara dust, sunlight fighting up with the Sahara dust, and little water. So that's it for me. Hashim, you take care, right? And I don't know if you could ask your parents to show you one or two steps of the Sagating dance.
I go see. My father wasn't a saga. Well, he was a saga boy, but not in Trinidad. But we go see. I'll ask my moms for sure.
Well, thanks for giving us that to research because look how you no man tried to do that dance this weekend.
Now we have big dance, is Sagating dance, man. But you see, we have lost all these cultural traits and things over the years. So
True.
that's how it is. That's Sagating dance was a big dance here. Then there are the bongs. There's another big dance here.
I feel I know the bounce
Anyhow.
from Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's it for now. So you all take care. I'm going to watch the financial standing committee meeting on the TV Parliament channel.
All right.
I'll find the Parliament channel, Hashim.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're going to do, but the volume is low. I don't know why it is.
On the Parliament channel?
Yeah, on channel. Well, I am 11 on DG cable, Parliament channel. When you listen to TTT now has raised to a level, it's gone according to General Grant outer international. TTT has really transformed. Thanks a lot, Mikey K, who I know as a little boy. But anyhow, TTT is doing that, and the company itself has really doing a tremendous job. The radio station, when you listen, 91.1 is a lesser in terms of reach than 91.9, and I did my kind of impromptu thing and I get a little better reception. But it was a joy to listen to 91.9 even earlier this year. But the system has gone down. I don't know what it is. In other words, the signal has been weakened, right? But what to do? I did my thing and I trying to keep up. So you all take care. And good afternoon to Mr. Truckman and to Phil Littrell and for sure, I'm sorry. Okay, so thanks, bye. Have a good weekend.
All right, thanks a lot, Mr. Locketa. Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, The Dream. Good afternoon, J Energy, and to your listeners. The Dream, always forget to have rules on this program here.
Listen, the rules have not been a standing thing for a while, you know. I think I need to play them again, you know, because I feel we have let
Mr. Locketa needs to understand you have 3 minutes on the show and it's not 3 minutes in US.
Oh God, Chris.
Let me deal with the matter of the day, right? You see this rant of a madman by Mr. Curry Marcel. I really, and you get an opportunity as an MP in opposition, and you are making a statement that you are going to be biased, right? Which is not only contrary to the oaths that you already took, but it is contrary to the pattern that the PNM has operated in. The PNM has never been biased for persons in Laventille and environs. They have never shown any bias in terms of the bias towards them. The next thing is, you are saying that you will be malicious towards UNC. And these lawyers, himself included, is so skillful in the choice of words to not really gain the interest of the police in the same manner that other people would. So UNC is not a person, right? UNC is actually a party. So you could say that and get away with it. But I mean, that is the sentiments coming from inside of you as an MP who is leading a constituency. That is the energy that people paying all you for and all you hoping to get into government. But the Dream, we are seriously in a very, very bad place, you know, because we have no hope from the government and we have no hope from the opposition. And many of us as citizens wouldn't wake up and understand that and start to head in the direction of looking for other persons to put into power who really serious and really has some sort of substance and character inside of them. This, let me leave it there because my blast for the past had to be David Rada, rant of a madman, because that is clearly what it is.
Nice one.
Listen.
Nice.
Go ahead. Oh, he done.
He finished?
Yeah, he finished. Yeah, rant of a madman. Boy.
That's a nice one, and he know we love David Rudder here.
Of course, yeah, that's the goat.
Yes.
And that's my goat. I don't care how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, just before we had take the call, remember I was telling you guys, let me play devil's advocate. When we were on the topic of, when they were trying to, the AG made that statement about one particular ethnic group. I just want to jog our callers' memory. You remember when I had that particular place, I'm not calling names, where the young lady went into the store and never came back out?
Oh.
I might not have been here for that.
It wasn't here for that. You
Yeah.
remember? Our callers
Yeah,
going
was
to
that?
remember.
Yeah.
That's a while. I can't call no
young
name,
girl.
man. A young girl went into a store to shop, and apparently, I don't know if it's to shop or to check somebody in the store, based on what came out in the in social media and on the news. But that young lady never came back out, and that store. That's why I said let me play devil's advocate. That store is not owned by no Syrian Lebanese, huh? So if we want to talk the talk.
Right.
I just been thought provoking, like I say today, and part of the devil's advocate. Nobody never go inside the Syrian Lebanese store and they come back out though, you know. All right, we just come out with your bags full.
Full.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Is Shannon Banfield was the victim, if I'm not mistaken,
Shannon.
right? In IAM and company or IAM dot company or whatever it is call it. That thing on is Frederick Street or Frederick Street, boy? Frederick
Charlotte.
and
They say in Charlotte. They say in Charlotte Street.
Yes.
right. Yeah, the young lady was working in one of the banks and them went into their afternoon, you understand, and never came back out.
I think I'm remembering this story. I think I remember.
And
this
half of the nation or most of the nation still supporting that business.
And not only that, there was a little trouble for the police to get the footage from the actual store. Right? The police even apprehended a gentleman who wasn't even present or went to work that day. Right? But as I tell you, we are in a terrible place because half of the police service, the politicians have them right where they want them, and half of the politicians, the police have them right where they want them. So they're not engaging each other in a meaningful way in terms of police need to lock up politicians when they run afoul of the law. We're not seeing that. Politicians need to create proper policies and put it in place for police so that they will have systems so that even the police will have to be held to account when they run afoul of their oaths of office, and they're not engaging in that. We see clearly what they choose to engage in on a daily basis, right? The police and the government knows that more than likely nothing untoward would have happened with a peace walk. But they know why they cannot allow criminals to stop committing crime. Who they go and run down? The police go and run down each other and the politicians. Well, I tell you, we're in a terrible, terrible place. But the sooner we realize where we are, is the sooner we could make a decision to head in the right direction, which is away from both the PNM and the UNC. I look forward to listening. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for your contribution.
Chris, you make me do 2 thumbs up on the people live, you know. I hope it is jeopardizing my job, but I have to agree with what Chris said. Until, okay, they're talking about how much different things we could do, like just now when they were talking about that young, what's his name? That young MP, respectfully, you know, he would rant and rave like a madman, but I not coming to terms with all the you see the race card. Let me tell you why I'm not coming to terms with this. That is why I love my Mia Motley. Under Mia Motley, look at this. In 2026 here, I remember when they announced the Barbados Republic Child Wealth Fund. I don't know if any of you guys could remember that. We have never undertaken any program under either of our government like that. That fund, let me remind you all could go and check it out. That fund is so that 5,000 was given to every eligible child born or lived in Barbados. Yes? And that was invested in those children until they reach adulthood. When our governments are invested in us like that, then you all could talk to me. But as for then, Chris, I take in your side because we are too seasoned and cultured in our old ways. When you all start to move like Mia Motley, yes, sir, yes, I
For
proudly
sure.
would wear my colors proud.
President of the Caribbean right there. You know?
Yes, yes,
I
I love my Mia Motley.
don't care how
I,
Who doesn't?
I like my respectfully. I like my I'm a Trinidadian, so I like my current prime minister. But oh gosh, man, I love with Mia Motley.
I love Mia Motley. You can't talk bad about me to Auntie Mia. And vice versa. Don't talk bad about Auntie Mia to me. You will get a mouthful from me. All right.
But
Don't-
to your point, Jackie, based on what you're saying about Mia, that drive was a really good drive. But the one thing I remembered back in the day that was really good was when they introduced laptops to students in schools for children who couldn't afford a laptop.
Yes, I remember that too.
That was really good, and it went on for some time.
What happened?
But then
They bring it
that
back.
fell-
They bring it
that-
back this year.
I think it just fell off.
I thought people were expecting that last year with when they.
I
when
think
they came
some
back into
children got in.
when they came back into power. I never heard any confirmation that any new students received any, and I do not believe it was a nationwide thing either.
Oh,
I think it was
anybody
very-
could confirm for
I
us?
think it was when we were looking at it at the time. I believe it was very limited. So, but I never got a follow up as to whether it was whether it happened or not.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good initiative, I must say.
it
Eh?
was.
Yeah, well, at the time, yeah, for sure. But that was 16 years ago.
Yeah, that fell off, and
And here the sad thing with it, you know, it would hurt me to know that certain area or ethnic group of persons get this time around and some didn't get, and this is what that
But
is what
again,
gets to me.
That just plays further into the racial narrative.
Exactly, and I could understand why KFC and they were talking about the young MP. You are the new upcoming life of your party. Don't go down the road of the older heads because
But
it's time we change that.
I already tell you that is the tradition of politics. The
It's sad,
faces
yes?
change, the agenda stays the same. Because the new blood that comes in is immediately roped in to think like
That
the old,
way, in
like the old
No,
farts who've been there
that's
for
a problem,
decades.
man.
And that has always been the problem of politics.
And
I
not-
don't care.
yeah.
It's not a Trinidad problem, it is a world problem when it comes to democratic
Yeah.
societies. Old heads brainwash the young ones to think like they do. So even long after they're gone, the way they think still operates and controls the system. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
how it has been. Democracy has not been.
We're
working
not
for
ready
a
for
long
we're not
time.
ready for change. We just talk about the change, but we're not ready, you know,
Nobody
because
ready for-
because when the young ones come in and they're fresh and they had the nice ideas and think, no, you just had to be indoctrinated back to the old style of politics we have, and that is why the country is where we are today.
Yeah, of course. By the time you blink, you in politics, you come into politics at 25. You blink twice, you're 45, and all of a sudden you are thinking the same way the old fat was thinking when you were 25.
You see why I like Hashim? The council is the best.
And by that time you don't even recognize yourself anymore. You already playing by their rules and their strategy, and you getting ready to rear up somebody else.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, you're not even rearing up nobody else at that point because you're 45 and you still think you're young enough to do something. By that time, you
Exactly.
already have your own personal agenda, and you want to be at as high up the hierarchy as you want to be.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's how many of old people in this game of politics that are literally still there because they want to be prime minister.
Yeah.
They want
They have the hope.
they want that accolade under their belt.
Yes.
They don't care
Correct.
for how long it is. They will stay until they collecting pension 3 times over if it means that they can get to be prime minister one day. And somehow it's not going to happen.
Just not.
Give up. Not even give. I don't like to tell people give up, but oh God.
Yes.
You're in politics 40 years.
Pass the baton on,
time to let the
man.
new blood come
Let
in.
it
And
go.
Yes.
You made your money. You serve your country. Go ahead. And that is one thing. I know we're not in the segment, but I'll say it after this phone call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon. Come on inside.
Hi, Chuck, man.
No driving. Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. Now, could I hear you? Thank you. And everybody, and to the panel there and everyone. Yeah, well, you're right. At the end, I remember in a fraternity, And in that fraternity, we have those same type of what the word, that same type of hierarchical system where, if you don't jump and follow suit, nothing gonna happen. I grew up in a household where parents were staunch pain. My mom passed away, daddy's still alive. But he's at 93 now, he's already, however, we hang, we swing. I can't expect him for that at that age. But the point about it is that I have heard people say, if you don't do it this way, you're not going to go further. So how, for the love of God? Okay, I have been doing this one way over and over. Hashim and his panel there comes with a new idea. So you telling me, Hashim, they can't make a change? They can't do something different? We saw myopic, we saw one track, we saw one everything that is all we could see. How is one horses, geezers, or blinders, or whatever you call it, when they run in the race. So that is that tunnel vision we have there. And we ain't going anywhere. So you see, because at the end of the day, that comfort zone they have been in, they don't want to lose it. So that's why our politics are where it is, and the whole system and everything, the way of life, and they figure that's the best way to go. We don't want change. So me at 52, I don't think I might see the change now. I might get probably next 50 years. God bless us, see our century. Then I might see it hopefully. But that is just the way it is. But the world is changing. And they just can't understand that. Systems are changing. Look at China. China, who was a hardline communist country. Look how they were able to kind of deviate to a certain extent. They might still have the communist system or the rule, but look how they would have opened up to the market. Look how they have become more industrialized now. So, I mean, come on, we might like something, but you have to accept the fact that we have to change. Changes are definitely needed. So it's a sad case. But as my mother used to say, before things get better, it has to get worse. So probably we are in the stage now where we haven't seen everything just getting worse.
Well, how much worse again, Chuck, man?
But
I don't know how much worse again.
That's kind of scary if you don't know, because I for sure don't know how much worse again.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with saying, but my mom used to always say that. But I didn't. I didn't hear his statement what Mr. Marcel make. So when I come up, I can just probably just run it back with me. I didn't hear his statement. So, but I don't gather from what you all are saying. It's something probably derogatory or out of context,
Mm-hmm.
So I'll lock down, listen, and I'll send that. So, I'll quickly say this. I have listened to the gentleman speak. I'm not envious of his allocates, his qualifications, or whatever. My father used to always say, what is for you? All of us wants to be lawyers, doctors, nurses, judges, whatever. But not all of us can be one. So congratulations, you are a lawyer. But I've listened, he has a certain mannerism. Yes, you are proud of what you achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a certain level of, what is the word? Humility.
Mm-hmm.
He has this way about him. And I'm not attacking the man. So, based upon what you all are going to repeat for me there, it's not surprising with my assumption. So, but wish all of them the best of luck. Because at the end of the day, we have a country to run. So, Chuckman always here, locked on, listening, and looking forward for the office party.
Yes, definitely. We can't wait in the final hour. Listen, it's short as bread ice.
And what's your new guest here name? Is Natasha?
Yes, yes. She's asking your name.
Yes.
Alicia.
Tasha was yesterday. Sorry.
Oh, Tasha, yes. So you will experience our office party for today for the first time. So.
Well, yeah, she was here for it. I think 2 weeks. I think she was here for it like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, right. So we're looking for some more fun and entertainment. So lockdown and listen.
All right. Thanks again, Chuck, man.
Okay, so keep up the good work.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Something you was gonna say before Chucky called.
Now I clean forget. Yes. Yeah. I really hate that.
But back to the change we were talking about.
Yes. Sorry. I just catch it. Yeah.
Nice.
Just like how this country demands that we retire at a certain age. Why
True.
Why does that not apply to you all in government?
True.
Ministers and such.
Good point.
Why at the age of 65 we cannot tell you, pack up, it's time to go?
65.
Tell me why. 65.
So
I don't
far,
want. Yeah.
55.
I'm being very generous. I'm being very generous.
Alicia.
Because retirement age is 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm being generous. Maybe at 65, maybe you can get a little extra 5 years because that just that veteran
Yes.
seasoning to kind of make sure that you get everything in a gears and whatever. So I'm being generous because it's politics. If it was, if I was being fair, retire at 60 like the rest of us.
True.
Retire at 60 like the rest
And
of
like
us.
Alicia now say 55 for them, yeah?
Yeah, no, because I'm tired. Countries are being run by old people stuck in their ways. Right?
And some people just get offended when we say that word older. We don't say
I
that
don't
word
want to say. What else you want me to call it?
Senior.
Senior.
Senior?
Yes.
That just sounds like.
And it's not that we
guy.
don't. It's not like we don't appreciate the experience
Yeah,
that
we
it
do,
comes
we do.
with. We
It's not like you
do.
don't.
But pass the baton
Yeah.
on. Pass the experience
the
down.
point of being experienced is to be able to pass on what you know. Not
Exactly.
stick and hoard it for yourself.
Correct.
That is the serious problem that we have.
Yes.
Right? And it's not just a politics thing. We as people just like to hold on to what we have because it's ours and we don't want to pass it on to nobody.
Exactly.
One of my lecturers, Dr. Desmond Waite, may he rest in peace. He told me he shared those particular experiences in aspects of our nation's art form. There used to be, I wish I could remember the names of them at the moment, but legendary pan tuners and players in the steel pan industry that never passed on their particular technique, even to their own sons who eventually picked up on the business after them. But they didn't teach them exactly what their technique was because they say, no, because that is my thing. That's selfish. That's
Totally.
selfish. And that's just one musical instrument. In politics, it's even worse.
Yeah.
So you just want your legacy to end at you, right?
Imagine that. How selfish that could be.
But I have faith in this new generation. You see that Gen Z population?
I
And the
understand.
way they think and stuff in terms of politics, like Gen Z's in politics.
Yeah.
It's a different thinking. They're not going to stand.
Yeah, we're not talking about the social media Gen Zers.
No.
That's
No, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about, how
the ones who read books growing up.
the ones who want to
Yes.
make there's a lot of them who just want to make a difference. And I feel as though Gen Z's in politics, our local politics, will start to make a difference.
Have to agree with her there.
I'm hoping. I'm always hopeful for fresh blood.
Fresh blood, correct.
Yeah, I'm very what's the word? Cynical. Because I know how the system works and it's just been that way. But at the same time, this particular young generation, millennials, we fought, but we got choked.
We got beat down,
we got beat down. Right?
Yeah.
Gen Z, they fighting and leaving bruises.
Yeah, they fire different, but
They fire different.
They fire different,
They
and I
play by
like
different.
it.
They play by different rules.
Yeah, they stand strong.
And I
They
respect
they know they
that.
have a voice. They have a voice and they plan to use it.
Yeah.
yes, and I like them very much.
It's very true. So this is a rare Gen Z compliment you'll find here on
Yeah, yes.
from me because I don't bake them up a lot, but
Yes. Nah, for this one we are the
Yeah, I can see
This
Gen
one
Z's
you
in
are-
politics.
Listen, we are dependent on you Gen Zs.
Yes, please.
For those of for not the social media ones, get it right. Okay.
that's a whole different kettle.
Yes, the ones who read in books and understand, where we are, where they are going. Yes.
But let's pick this up after we come back from a commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere.
My sister, and let us build a nation together.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Water is life. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Any little leak, we gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. So anyway you see a leak, the number to call is 800-4420 or 800-4426 and report the leaks. Iwer, George and Watson say, join the evolution to save water. Water is precious. Every drop of water counts. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewerage Authority.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for my money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something? I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
While somebody threatening to put out your lights, the mortuary full with little Trinidad boys. A bullet start to whine and put an end to the joy. Now they're lying cold for their mama to mourn. The Nike gone, the gold teeth gone. You see, they want their pocket full with blue silk. They want the statue drinking full cream milk. The little red silk is not their true friend. The blue one have two extra knots on the end. So a tag on the toe is now they take it to hell. But look where we reach, well, I hear a madman born. As he spread out on a wall, he said, this is it, this is it, this is it, I've been hit. No time to give up, brother, no time to quit. Was the chant of a madman in this tale from a strange land. Maybe the chant of the madman is the only salvation. I say the chant of a madman in this tale from a strange land. Maybe the chant of the madman, Lord, is the only salvation. Anyway, you tell somebody chanting to we, but for we and we go set you free. Somebody promising natural law, die like a yogi, end all the war. Seek inner peace, end all the pain. The same woman promising to go down again. Somebody promising to run all the bread. Somebody pushing a world-class head. Somebody clean out the weed well fast. But somebody letting the cocaine pass. Somebody promised to abolish the tax. Somebody promised to kill with the facts. Somebody promised to clean up the land. But in this clean land, rats still killing man. We bright little youths going to waste. Somebody binge the smile on their face. Somebody take one love off the shelf. Then the one love boys start to sell out themselves. Somebody going to end all this talk about race, but they can't tell me that with a straight face. Big men dying, the crime can't solve. A madman rant is my only resolve. I hear the madman ball as he lie on a wall. He said, this is it, this is it, this is it, I've been hit. But no time to give up, brother, no time to quit. A chant of a madman in this tale from a strange land. It was a chant of a madman in this tale from a strange land. Maybe the chant of the madman is the only salvation.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Ah boy, oh that, hey, this coffee making me feel nice and warm, boy.
Yes.
I like it. Ooh, big up whoever brought that coffee up, because bring more. That's all I'm suggesting.
It's a vanilla flavor.
Yeah. Big up to our members. Y'all got an extended blast from the past segment this afternoon. You had three whole things. You had Highlanders, you had Tan, and the Chant of a Madman. So yeah. Y'all really get it today, boy.
Yep.
Yes. So let us real quick before I take the calls. Let's get in some word from our sponsors real quick. Just hold on the calls, guys. I will pick it up real quick. What are we already?
Trinidad and Tobago. I know rain is falling and the weather feels different, but listen carefully. This year is an El Nino year, which means lower rainfall levels over our reservoirs and water sources. So even during the wet season, water conservation is critical. Don't wait until taps run low to start conserving. Every drop counts right now. Fix leaking pipes and taps, turn off water while brushing or washing, and use only what you need. The reality is simple. Less rainfall over reservoirs means less water available for the country. This is why urgent conservation is needed from everyone. Let's work together to protect our supply and secure water for our homes, families, and communities. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewerage Authority.
Nice. And today is no ordinary Friday, guys. It's Fantastic Fridays. Friday is for feasting at KFC. Fantastic Fridays, 5 pieces of chicken and 3 sides for just $89.95. Big value for the whole line. Weekend start right. It must be KFC. And taste the delicious difference of a wrap that's packed with crunchable, craveable flavor with KFC's Crunch Twist. Bite into our crispy chicken tender wrapped in lettuce, shredded carrots, mayo, and drenched in our signature mambo sauce for only $29.95. Available now via all ordering channels. KFC Crunch Twist. It's finger licking good. Yes. And of course, we can't forget, yesterday with all that rain, good and natural ginger tea. It's available with or without sugar also. Made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see in the night what you can see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right. And of course, we go right to Lion Brand product. Lion Brand baking powder. Achieve risen baked goods every time with Lion Brand baking powder. Our convenient, easy to use pouch ensures freshness and makes measuring a breeze. From cakes to cookies, Lion Brand baking powder is your secret ingredient for the best results. Imagine the smiles as you share your delicious homemade creations with family, friends, and neighbors. Baking is about more than just food. It's about creating memories. Choose Lion Brand baking powder and bake up some sweet moments. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Yes, guys. So we are back here. Sorry for missing the call. Hey, good afternoon to Dr. Wakanda. Wake up yourself. Miss Diego Martin, I know you're locked in and listening. Please call back. I had to get those bills paid. Yeah, I had to get those bills paid first before I opened up the phone lines again, boy. So as we are getting ready to get closer to the end of another week, boy. I come across a video here. Let me talk the most annoying topic in Trinidad and Tobago.
I saw that, the traffic. Yes.
Let's I want to. So apparently there's an article. What traffic costs Trinidad and Tobago? $2.2 billion a year.
Wow. Wow.
I want to get some more insight on this. Y'all bear with me. Let's take this in real quick.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
News story from 2 days ago. Traffic costs TNT $2.2 billion per year. It later went on to state that the average commuter spends 33 days per year in traffic. So out of the 12 months in a year, choose anyone And that's your month in traffic. But what's upsetting me is that even though the issue is being acknowledged, the state is helping make it worse. Look at this. 10 a.m. in the morning, heading east by Cocorite. What do you think is causing this traffic? If you're not from Diego Martin, you wouldn't believe this. But those of us who are from down here, we understand that it's a rubbish bin, you know. The city corporation does come here to clean this rubbish bin ever so often. I think it's once a month or something. And this has been seen, you know. And ever so often, when it's not the rubbish bin, they come, they clean the drain, and even that is good luck traffic. Traffic backed all the way to West Mall. But it continues. Because while this was happening heading eastbound by Cocorite, westbound on the foreshore, you had this taking place. You know, the police must come out for their pound of flesh. They have a quota to make. So on the same day, at the same time, you have traffic heading east and west. So all the way to move it to on the foreshore, traffic starts to back up at 10 a.m. in the blasted morning. It's one of those things where you just have to say, boy, take win. Take win, you know, you win. Because the unintended side effect of this, when you disrupt the flow of traffic at weird times, what tends to happen? You now have vehicles finding themselves in places that they wouldn't have ordinarily be at certain times. So guess what? Mokorapo, traffic as well.
Traffic heading east on Mokorapo Road starts from beyond mileage mark. I look at the dry cleaners place after the gas station in here. Heading east on Mokorapo Road, and the traffic terrible, boys.
At 10 a.m. in the morning, when the school children are still in school, and you are looking to do things that you were supposed to do before the rush starts, you are in traffic. And then from 10 is the 12 o'clock lunchtime traffic, and from 12 o'clock is the 2 p.m. school finishing traffic, and then the after work 4 o'clock traffic, and just like that, you have wasted an entire day. And that was just two examples, but scale the issues up across the country. And then to make up the shortfall from the lack of productivity, they send the police out to create roadblocks to generate revenue, which in itself then creates more traffic. So they have to now send more police out to generate more revenue, which then creates more traffic. So they have to send even more out, and you see it's a negative feedback loop.
Remember? I mean, what more to say again? What more to say again? It is seriously just a
forget all your different.
It's an endless cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. That is it, and that is all.
Progress will surely.
And it costs the state $2.2 billion every year.
Yes, and imagine every citizen in our country losing an hour a day in traffic. Look at that.
An hour a day by the. Anyway, 1 second.
They could have been. Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Diego.
That is why I don't use my car to go into Border State. My car,
I don't blame you.
I don't know why people, I have a friend, they say, oh God, you have a car and you always have to listen. I don't intend, I am a retired person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mashing up brakes on that Diego Martin Highway going to work. But now I have a choice. I make sure I go on my neighborhood chat and I would see how the traffic is. I don't leave home before 9 unless I have to go to some appointment. I don't leave Diego Martin before 9 o'clock. Let all the working people go to work, and I could leave home all 10.
Yeah.
And I get my transport. I park my car, go and stand on the Diego Martin main road, and I have a choice. A bus or a maxi.
Makes sense, yeah.
And I enjoy that. I want to say something. I heard the lady in blue. I don't know your name.
Miss J.
Miss J.
Right?
Yes.
The lady in blue in the middle.
Yes.
I heard you said you love Mayor Motley.
Mm-hmm.
And you also said you love our Prime Minister.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to tell you, Mayor Motley would have never, I repeat, never have a minister like Philip Alexander in her cabinet doing videos degrading a former prime minister, calling the Syrians small pin. I mean, I don't know. If I wonder, the workers at HDC, when they saw that video, and this man steps through the door in the morning, and you had to say, good morning, sir. And you were so disrespectful. Listen, Patrick Manning would have here be gone. Remember Franklin Cann and Eric Williams?
Yes, yes.
And they had to step down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dr. Rowley wasn't taking it either. But our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister you say you love,
Yes,
She
when I say I
reneged
didn't say
on
love
her
her.
She said like.
I like it, but I love Mia.
Let me rephrase that. You're
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Our Prime Minister has reneged on her promise. Remember when she came in office in 2025?
Yes.
She used words like, I go bust their head when they step out of line.
Yes, I remember that.
Anybody get their head bust?
Respectfully,
Like
no.
Philip Alexander, like he holding secret for she, because this man is like a raging, I don't know. How you could be a minister and doing a video so disrespectful? And I want to say to the AG, you are looking up no Syrian /1%. That ain't happening at all. So that brutish talk he come there with?
Yes,
Rubbish.
yes.
They ain't looking up none of them. You'll have a blessed day.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for your contribution. Yes. And you see why I had to say like respectfully, and she's not wrong, because me are not going to tolerate those kind of raging, disrespectful people. Not at all. The woman is a no nonsense woman, so understand why it is, Miss Diego Martin. I like my, as a Trinidadian girl, so I had to like my own. But I love Mia.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, the dream. Well, I didn't know the other next young lady there.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yes, Alicia amplified.
Yes, he said he didn't know you were there.
What's the name?
Go by Alicia Amplified.
Alicia, all right. Pleasant afternoon to you. I just want to add something to what Ms. Diego Martin was saying, as it relates to Philip, because in my conclusion, I believe Ms. Kamala has him there because she doesn't have a choice. Because you see, all the noise that he is making now is the same set of noise he was making when he was saying all sort of things about Ms. Prasad Bisesa and the UNC. And I believe the moment that she decides, if she do, at any point in time, to get rid of him, then he will continue on his normal rant where he will attack her every day and talk about all the shortcomings that she have. But that is something that we are accustomed to in this country. And before I go, I want to remind Kareem Marcel, because when I listen to this thing from him, I'm so disturbed. He talk about when they get in government, if Ms. Beckles will have him in her cabinet and things like that. It just goes to show that many of the MPs are not really interested in being MPs, but they want to be a minister. They're thirsty for cabinet positions.
Yeah.
Why? What is the problem with just being an MP and trying to be very good at it? What is the problem with that? Why all these MPs believe that they have to be thirsty for a ministerial position that they may not even be qualified for?
You have to creep before you
And we continue to have that foolishness. So even before you get the power, your eyes not focusing on making your community better, Although you're in a position, all right, we accept that, but you're already in a cabinet position. It have plenty people who are not aligned to political parties that might be very fitting for cabinet positions to see about the business of the country. I don't know when we will get it through our heads that MPs supposed to remain MPs and you get qualified persons to run ministries. This thing with MP holding this position, that position, and the other position, what time they going to really be a MP and represent the constituents who they went and begged for the vote from? Need to wake up, because we ourselves are a larger problem than the shortcomings of our politicians, than the shortcomings of our police officers. We need to wake up, and that is the only time we will get some of us will get what we are actually looking for, which is a certain amount of integrity, dignity, and just simple characteristics that make people better human beings. It is only at that time we will get those individuals in positions that we need them to be in. Until that time, I could bet my bottom dollar that with this PNM and UNC, the top will continue to spin in the mud. If we don't break away from that Trinidad and Tobago, let us not have any expectation of a different result other than what we have been experiencing and still currently experiencing. For following me again.
Yes, thanks, Chris.
Yes, truly appreciate Chris input. Yes.
It's just the reality of the situation, honestly, guys.
Chris left, I wanted to ask Chris something. If Chris, I think you would have heard just now when we just showed the little clip about how much traffic is costing us in Trinidad and Tobago. That 2.2 billion a year. To any of our members who want to call us back, we just talk the things. If that be the case, what is the solution? Is it more highways, better public transport, or staggered working hours, or something could help us? Because we on the council, the councilors talk the things. If that be the matter at hand, where it costing us that amount, and if we could break it down, to show people why we could see it costing that much, then what is the solution, boy? Because sometimes we just have to throw it out there on the airwaves for people to pick up on it, if any one of the callers want to tell us, give us some kind of... I personally like I studying staggering the work hours, because you see that rush hour where everybody coming in and it's bottlenecking. That don't make no sense, because we watch it from the video just now. That's Rambles, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, look, when he was showing you coming out of the west from on your side, how it looking.
And that's just the west. I don't even want to think about what
to talk about the east.
The commute from the east.
And what about the people coming from South Central?
The merger of the east and south and central.
Central, yes.
Boom into hitting that beat straight into Aranguez and the beat. I don't even want to think about that. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're going for the office over in a while. One of my 3 o'clock a while. It have a game for 3.
Yeah, it's have a game for 3. Canada and Bosnia, I think.
Yeah, but I watch the game. But everybody balling, but the PNM and the UNC. And then get that chance 2028 to vote in our next party. Makira Pande. They vote, Makira Pande. Chance. We're not mature enough to vote in other parties, the PNM or the UNC.
We not mature enough? Hold on, we not mature enough, KFC?
No.
As in the people?
No.
As
the
in
people.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Because all of us PNM or UNC. My girl said she didn't like the Prime Minister. I love the Prime Minister, but she could do with Philip Alexander in her timing. But Corey Marshall fighting for power to go back in the to represent Parliament Lavanti. You feel you could do better? You will do better? When power go to the fucking Parliament Lavanti, plenty crew on the left, the plan them was only right and poor black African people in Lavanti there, and forget them. What do to uplift black people really and truly in Lavanti there? I know that young MP again, where you're not changing politics. That got up politics. But I did that for Cameron Robinson. So look, no push for that. Because I feel like them guys not got up politics. But one more thing, Curry Master, right? Yeah, he wasn't getting on, so when he was going meeting, he realized the real man, opposition leader, Storton was in that meeting last night. All of them saying the cousin UNC and saying UNC don't like black people. And all them prisoners in PNM, they backstabbing Penny, Storton is the opposition leader, he passed through the back door. So he said they get told so like he get through the poor and go around like a madman. That's going pleasure. So something wrong with people like that. You're talking out now. They will throw you under the bus. They call the show John Bates under the bus. Black people. Penny should join the on the bus and take back Farmer Shari, a young educated black girl, and to show under the bus. Think it's your next chance. That's what I'm trying to tell a dream. Black people, something wrong with we. We don't help we own and we don't love we own. They're blaming all kind of that race for we problems. It's we don't fault. Because either man really and truly dream is two political party. I can support the PNM. Because I know the PNM is due to poor black African people in East West Corridor who consent voting them. They supposed down there, beat some silat and all them places down there. It's supposed to have skyscraper. They never forsake the PNM by. So when they come to try to tell poor black African police first corridor now, to give them a next chance, to give them European CPEP, they come on the platform. I go open back CPEP, I go open back European, I go open back forestry, to keep the bottom of the ladder. No upliftment, no better opportunity. Take a page from the East Indian and them only from 2015 and now. God, let's say about the government for everybody, but they're making sure and see what the people making them millionaires, giving them opportunities, land and all kind of thing. When they pay them in Paulo distribute land, especially for poor black African people. The dream I love to understand. Bless.
All right, Casey, big up.
And that's the thing, KFC said it just now when he said they're making sure they take care of the people. You see, again, we fall back in the categorizing. No, you have to take care of everybody.
Everybody.
You have to.
Because what was the mandate? When we win, everybody win. That was it.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. You need to find out the definition of everybody, J Energy, and then you will understand what that slogan really means when we win everybody.
Oh gosh, thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
Wow.
When you get the definition for that.
Yeah, I feel I have it in the back. I can't say that on there. I go meet you up after work.
Is everybody?
You asked about this traffic issue, right? One of the questions that I just continue to ask is who is be doing the thinking? Because a simple solution to that will have an effect not only on lessening the amount of hours people spend in traffic, it will have effects in other areas of society that need addressing. So for instance, standardizing the working hours or some government institutions need to be running 24/7. You may not need to be open to the public 24/7, but you could have longer hours, different shifts for the workers to perform activities, right? Whether it's the passport office, the ID card office, you name it, because we always just be hearing things not running efficiently because they have a backlog of this to process, a backlog of that. Okay.
Correct.
Have three different shifts overlapping each other so people can come in, right? At times convenient according to how far they're living and the duties that they have to do and things like that. And you will have a drastic decrease in everybody trying to reach into Port of Spain at the same time.
Yes.
You're going to be treating with backlog. You're going to be treating with more productive hours that people have. And the thing is, with the rising cost of living, people not supposed to be having to sacrifice all these hours in traffic. You need these hours sometimes to probably get engaged in the lives of your children upbringing, probably get engaged in some other income activity to buffer extra things that you have to carry on behalf of the state, right? Because you know what I just find funny? All of these politicians, most of them I should say, they want to act like if a subsidy or giving the citizenry a break is some kind of issue. This is an entitlement that people ought to benefit from when your state or nation have resources that belongs to everyone. So when it turns into money, only not giving everybody cash in their hand, this is the reason why it has subsidies.
Yeah.
If not supposed to benefit from subsidies, then politicians have not supposed to have no tax exemption, no tax breaks. They're supposed to be paying the full price of the vehicle like everybody else, and all the extra costs that come with it. All these different things, let them fund their own lifestyle instead of the taxpayers having to ensure that you live so high in luxury, right, that you could just spit on people when you feel like. It is Mr. Burt who laughed while he was asking the nation, hey, let we collectively participate into trying to get us to a better place, but you laughing at that sentiment because you will never be affected. You will never be affected by the decisions that you are making. This is why increasing the burden that people has to carry is a joke for him, and not only him, probably every 41 of them who is in the cabinet there, in the parliament there, sorry. Because, as I say, a number of things that they keep making a set of old noise about, they will never be affected by. This is why they could sit down willy-nilly. I am betting my bottom dollar. The way how they are running the country, none of them that run the household in that manner. None of them.
Strong point. Strong point.
I think it is easy in this place, but we continue to give them that support, that muscle, that unearned, die-hard support, regardless of what they do. We running down behind them. Like these watch now. I show speed had nothing on them. I show speed have a set running them down when they come here, but it are people running down the politicians the same way in this country. And before I leave, I want to, you see, when I show speed was here, I see him engaging in all kind of offenses in terms of, forget about the obscene, but you're on top of the vehicle, you're hanging out the vehicle while you're driving, all kind of nonsense. I ain't see a traffic warden stop him. I ain't see a police stop him.
Well, to be fair, I will put a pin in that one because eventually a traffic warden did tell him that he can't do that. Right? But that was like very much later into the day. But they did eventually tell him that he couldn't do it.
Okay.
I will accept that.
I will defend where it needs defending.
It would have been nice to see them receive a ticket, like how so many other of the nation citizens they receive a ticket for probably less things than that. But put upside down the dream, you place upside down. And the first thing in getting it right is to get rid of these people in the red and in the yellow. I'll look on understand.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks again, Chris. The place ringing down today.
I like it. The topics
a lot of y'all ringing down the same phone, so I can't. I'm sorry. So if I just keep calling, I will try to get to everybody. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, Japan here, right? To answer the question on my side, in my line of work, to what Jay was asking. So me as a trailer driver, I think that if they could regulate us to a certain point, based upon the movement you had to make.
Yes.
Okay, these are the containers that you have to wait for plant quarantine or customs. Because it's a difference in plant quarantine and customs. So plant quarantine is for producer and those type of things. So you can regulate, and then you can probably open us up at a certain time of the night. So you come out say, from after 7, 8, you move what you have to move and you back up and that's it.
That's a good point.
Yes.
I hope the relevant authorities here in Truckman,
Listen,
strong point,
Truckman, I mean, I was playing for Chris too, but come to the front of the class,
Yeah, our callers deserve that.
Because a heavy load was barreling down my street, coming out of sometime this week. Big heavy truck coming down St. Lucian Road, and I have to squeeze up on the sidewalk. This is at 7:30 in the night. What you doing on this road at this hour?
Exactly.
Carrying big high Mac down up into the. I don't know where you're going, but use a big wide load. Your truck taking up 1.5 lanes. What are you doing?
True. Yes, I understand. Yeah. So I think and then to that and all, you have wide loads. You move with these big massive cranes and whatever. Move that at a certain time where it does not hold up the traffic. I mean, I'm not criticizing my fraternity, my thing, but it'll be difficult for me because you know what I have to be doing? I have to be fighting a piece of traffic sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to believe it's not the... That's the thing, I don't want to believe it's the driver's fault either. Y'all are just doing your job, you know?
Yeah.
That has to come from on top.
The small trucks, yes, we could still think with them because they are just the normal 6-wheeler, the 4 tons and the 7 tons, but we see the 20s and the 40s and who pull in the extendables and this type of thing.
Right.
I think it give us something different to that. I mean so gladly. It's 20 years I'm doing this, and I think I've come into the end of my line in the context. I think I had enough. So I'm not teaching my son. But the point about it is that I would still like to see a more relaxed mode for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because trucks spend a real long time on the road, so I understand what you're saying, Truckee.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes customs call, my manager will be calling, hey, what time will come customs waiting, boy? Because the company know how to pay excessive overtime because you're paying these custom officers and these plant quarantine.
Yeah.
But it's not our fault, we accept traffic and we can't do better. I mean, if there's a breakdown on the port and the crane can't load more, that's different.
There's a difference, yeah.
But on the road, it's terrible. I say as a truck driver, it's terrible. It's very terrible.
Thanks for that contribution, Truckee.
Yes, so if they could do some sort of regulation, that would be nice. So the Chamber of Commerce in context with the ministry, everybody, let me look at something like that.
Nice.
So lock on and listen.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Chuck, man.
We had a next caller, but oh gosh,
Yeah. Please, quick. Okay, look, I catch her there.
Nice, lovely.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon again.
Yes.
Good afternoon, darling.
I agree with Truckman 100%. Dream, you live in the West?
Yes, I'm a Diego Martin
oh my
man.
God, listen, what Truckman just said there. You ever encounter on the boulevard, close to West End, one of those trucks with the trailer, with the container on it?
Miss Diego, I just encountered that this week on St. Lucian Road.
You serious?
On St. Lucian Road, a big, tall, one of them brand new tall Mack trucks, and pulling a 40-foot trailer with a high Mack on it.
Yeah.
And then coming down narrow St. Lucian Road into 1.5 lanes. And that's right by the hardware, coming up by the hardware store where the lane does get small.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's mercy.
Yeah.
Wow, listen, when those countries, you know the Diamondville factory right there.
Right.
The Warpen factory road.
Mhm.
And when that truck come in with that container, it is wide now. So once I on the main road and I see a container truck come in, I don't go close to the light because I know the truck man had to widen out and he could hit your car. You have to use your common sense.
You do.
Let me tell you. I never forget when last year I was coming from Texas. My son was taking me to the airport the morning, 4 o'clock. And I asked him, I said, what has so much trucks with these countries? He said, that's the hour they have to come out. Them can't come out 7 and 8 when it's up. I said, wow, why Trinidad do adopt that? We just copy the wrong things from the U.S.
Agree with that. Full.
Yeah. Of course, no trailer truck should be on the highway 7, 8 in the morning. They should be earlier than that.
Yeah.
You're going down because they say they have to go to line up outside the port. They should have an hour to be on the road.
Yeah.
You should never be among. And if you see the speed, you ever pass on the Beatum highway coming down, and these trucks speeding like if it's a ice.
Yes.
Yep.
She's correct, yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what they come in.
They could, the government could now. I don't know who live in the east there when the Maxis had strike. I heard the PTSC put on buses, but Trinidadians don't like to travel in bus.
They don't.
We don't. I live up in the east, so I know.
They could put out how much bus. Trinis have a thing, but you know that they go America and take train and bus.
Oh.
Yeah, they just take the bus, eh?
Yes. Oh. That's why I utilize the bus service. If I'm maxi, as according to where I go, I take a bus or a maxi. I say if I could take bus in America, I could take bus in my country. Trinis don't like to travel with the bus. They say, it isn't there on time. Yeah, it is out on the Diego Martin Main. When I see bus going down 10 o'clock, empty.
True.
On an evening it's coming up empty. The government wasting the money.
That's crazy.
Because Chinese don't want to travel in bus.
That's why I say the few times I've traveled on a bus, it was a charter, but the buses look very clean. And that's probably because nobody using them.
Dream, let me tell you, I just feel so nice and comfortable in the PTSC bus, nice air condition, nobody ain't sweet. You in a maxi and the person next to you, especially if the person
like a sardine cannon.
Yes, and Mr. Diego Martin quite right because here the bus is quite comfortable too.
Yes, let me tell you, COVID brought this country to do flexi time more because with COVID, and you know there's a lot of workers. I have a niece, she's working in an insurance company. You know, she's still working at home. And if we introduce more working at home, like, well,
that's
my
also a
last
good one.
ministry I worked in, I changed my working hours from 8 to 9 to 5 because my sons and they already went abroad to study. I said, me I have to be on the road 7 in the morning. Me have nobody to drop to school. So I changed my hours to 9 to 5. Look, you know, Trinidadians, they just don't like to adapt to changes.
That's it right
That
there.
is our problem.
That is it right
So
there.
let them take it. Thank God I'm retired. I'm not expired.
We love it. We love it.
Big up yourself, Miss Dago.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too, my darling.
Yeah, front of the class with that one, Miss Dago.
Yes. See why we had to like we call us, girl?
Yeah.
Of course.
You see how quick they come up with solutions?
It talks sense. It talks sense.
Yes, and that's why, according to our guy just now, not Chuckman, the caller before.
Chris?
Chris, yes, according to Chris. He just have to keep asking the question, and now I have to reiterate it. Who does be coming up with, like they don't think, who does be thinking for the government? Because look how quick when we ask for solutions to the problem. Look how quick the callers could call.
But that's the thing. I feel, and I've held this idea for a long time. Once you enter politics, your common sense is leave you.
Serious? Oh God, thanks for telling me because I know to hold my corner.
Yeah.
And I even taking a chance.
Yeah.
There was one time I considered it strongly, but I told
money does override your critical thinking.
I had to be.
That's what it is. Because once you start to see 5 figures and more.
And the little perks that come with it does
And
like
the little
it is
extra perks because you don't have to. It don't come out of your taxes is smaller. You have other perks.
Yes.
Depending on how high up in the ladder you is.
Exactly.
Right? All of that just kind of just sweep the logic out the window.
I realize because
and
then you had the
just
rest.
going through the motions every day until the first of the month to get your. I don't know what the top up is.
Yeah,
but I feel a lot of them go in there with good intention.
Well,
they have an agenda. They want to do this. They want to make a change. I gonna do this when I get there. But somehow the light is just dim.
You're retweeting you're retweeting me right through. I say this all the time.
Yeah.
That is the ever loving cycle of politics.
That's it is a cycle.
Good intentions.
You go with the good intentions,
that get muddied by cash and old fat.
And then when you realize, listen, I have to. You can't win them, you join them.
Yeah. Do as I do.
Do as I do.
Yeah.
So you just, according to the council, you just have to wait
you want
for
to
the end of the month now.
At the end of the day, politics is also a job. You want to help people, but you also want to have a stable career and provide for yourself. And that is exactly what it ends up being. You just start providing for self.
It'd be nice to talk to somebody who went into politics
and
left to hear what is really going.
That's a good one in truth. Yeah.
I don't know anybody at the current. You know what? I did know somebody, but he's no longer with us.
I feel like a joggable mind and find
Grandpa.
somebody somewhere in the back there.
Yeah. If you can think of one, by all means, let me know, and we will bring. I think we have a slew of guests set up for next week.
Yeah, we have some guests set up for next week. So I'm excited for next week.
I am too.
Yeah.
And you know what? I shoot it out to the members as well. If you all have anyone in particular that you all want to send to the show, by all means, send us a WhatsApp to the same numbers. Of suggestions of people that you want to see on the show. Now, I can't tell you that are going to get Minister Alexander onto the council. Okay, would be very interesting show. If that were to happen, but anything that is within our power to do.
Which one you want to get? Is Philip Alexander or? I saw you breathing.
No, I'm looking at the back of the class for the other Alexander.
Yes, okay.
The former speaker and I put him back there to write lines like a good 10 months ago. I don't think he's finished yet. So I don't think he's
so it's not him. It's not him. All right, good.
No. So yeah, if it is within our power, guys, you know we will make it happen. I'll take this last one before the break. Hello.
Yeah, I'm talking out to see if I can get Philip Alexander and Roger Alexander.
Hey! Chuckman, behave yourself and judge
Hey! Get from head, boy! Go from head, boy!
And Alicia, before just a suggestion to start the office party, because Tambu, but no, we ain't going home. we're not leaving 91.9 the street until the music done.
Hello.
I like it. I like it. No, we ain't going home.
No, not at all.
Yeah, we ain't going home. So, looking forward for the office party after the break.
Nice.
Nice. Pick up yourself, truck man. All right, guys. So we're gonna take this pause, and office party starts when we get back from the break. So don't go anywhere. You're locked onto the streets.
Welcome to the land of hypocrisy, a place rampant with greed and jealousy. They always telling me success breeds envy. Well, nowadays I seen that plenty. People who you never meet will dislike you. Some love to come on social media to fight you. They even run by home your house to spite you. But when God bless you, nobody can blight you. You see the wicked, bad mind and envious. Them set a 21st century Judas. As you start to rise to the top, the why you drop, you got to stand in your back. Oh. It has some family and so-called friends who wanna see you succeed till the end. About the why you do good in life, but vex when it's better than them. In this rat race, I set a rats with human face. And while we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, I set a rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, there's only rats running around this place. Whoa.
You got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open. Call in all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 410, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something? I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
Join us.
Strictly local radio show, blazing the best positive hits out of TT. Hottest radio show.
Welcome. You are now locked in.
Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m., blazing the very best in Trinbago music and more, sending the heartbeat of the Twin Islands straight to the world.
This service is a massive communication product that aims to provide a new media platform for local TT entrepreneurs.
You're now locked into one of the hottest radio shows. Send us your voice notes or call in live and rep your district. Whether you're in East, West, North, South, or Sweet Tobago, this is your show, your sound, your culture. Hottest radio show. Strictly local. Hosted by the one and only DJ Flex 868. Don't miss it. Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. Only on the streets 91.9 FM. The vibes, the culture, the sound of Trinbago.
We blaze all the best in TT. Hashtag rep your district.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Peace of God be multiplied unto you in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is Redemption Hour, a gospel program where God will reveal His mind to you on how to live a fulfilled life and to please Him in all areas. Join Pastor Femi Afolabi, the National Overseer of Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Trinidad and Tobago, and other seasoned ministers for a time of divine encounter as they minister and pray for you every Saturday by 9 o'clock in the morning of this station, Street FM 91.9. Our church is Deeper Life Bible Church, number 1 Cochrane Street, opposite Tunapuna Police Station, Tunapuna. The times of our services are as follows: Sunday worship service, 9 a.m., Monday Bible study, 6 p.m., Thursday revival hour, 6 p.m. The redemption hour is a life-changing moment you cannot afford to miss. For special prayer or counseling, contact Pastor Femi Afolabi on 778-9933. God bless you as you listen to this program. Jesus is Lord.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the Lawn. Share the Lawn. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the Lawn. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the Lawn. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the Lawn. The Street 919 FM.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com.
Follow the Street 919 FM on all social platforms at the Street 919 FM. It's the weekend.
Y'all ready?
And the Street 919 FM is bringing the heat.
You having a party?
Keep it locked and let the good times roll.
whatever she seeks. She swim the deepest sea and climb the highest peak. It's a certain climax she will reach. This is merciless, I got to practice what they preach. None of mercy, because y'all play all the way from Paris. And I tell me how she prayed that Chuck Norris. She no want a man to thump and box and kick. Mavis want a man that is romantic. Well, y'all fly all the way from Rome. And I tell me that she prayed that Sylvester Stallone. She really want a man to make Simone. No want a man to come and rock up her bound. So missy man a exercise, a train and practice. Can't afford to be